Oh, it looks like I'm live already. That was short. Okay, let me get on over to YouTube so I can see things the way everybody else sees them. Come along, little channel. Come along. Okay, so... Okay, almost there. Now it's doing the circly thing, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to mute again. I've been watching lots of... Ooh, I'm really loud. Come on. I can't see anything yet. Oh. Hi, JD. Hi, Darla. How are you lovely ladies today? Let me get some of this stuff cleared off. I've been working. I've been doing pretty much one thing all day. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Just... Oh, I left my glue stick uncapped. Hi, Kat. Hi, Mary. Hey, Sharon. Hi, Carla. Lovely to see all you ladies. I hope you're having a wonderful day. A holiday day, even. All right. My fingers actually hurt from sewing in the signatures to my glue book. Heavens to Betsy. But I wanted to make it. I'll tell you what, I was in murder squirrel mode for a little while. And that is no lie. Brightest blessings, Carla. It's always lovely to see you. Okay. Everybody having a lovely holiday? I hope you are enjoying. If you had an extra day off, I hope that you enjoyed it. I do. I have the yawn a little bit. And then I'm gonna... That is my glue book that I made. It's not all the way done yet, but I got the signatures sewn in, which is about when I hit murder squirrel mode. Then Els kept coming by and she's like, how are you doing? And then at one point she came by and she was like, let me know when you want me to sew those in for you. And I'm like, just go away. I'm going to do it myself. Like I was going to go and tell everybody I made my first glue book, but Els had to sew in the signatures. Oh, I think we talked about it the other night. I don't know if you were there. I have cute chipmunk mode, and then I have murder squirrel. One of those is more dangerous than the other. Ooh, nice, Cat. That sounds like fun. You get your work done. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so it is a semi-soft cover journal. It is 11 1/4 by... It's a good question. Where's Amy's ruler? I don't know where my wood ruler went, but I have this other ruler. Hold on. So it's 11 1/4 inches tall, and it is just a smidge over 9 inches wide. It took you since last night. So this is book cloth. This one Els made for me, and I have all the stuff to make it now because I have a bunch of fabric that I'm gonna tea dye. But this one on the inside, this stuff that's in here, I made book cloth out of that all by my lonesome. So since it's meant to be a glue book, I used a bunch of magazine and book pages. This is from I think I showed it out of a magazine harvest. It's actually like a gamer thing. but I thought it was cool. And then I could add stuff to it, but kind of keep the main image. So I started with some creepy all by itself. Hi, Francis. How are you? So we'll just do, it's got 3 signatures. I think there are 8 pages in each signature. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, there are 8 pages in each signature, so that's 16, 32 pages for signature. That's like 96 pages, I think, if I did the math right. Hi, Jen. How are you? Welcome, welcome. So yeah, so we're just going to do a little flip through of my glue book that I made for the for Nicole at Relax Cut Glue's glue book challenge. I just finished it. I spent pretty much all day sewing in the signatures. There's the spine. Not too exciting, but you know, I haven't sewed in a signature in probably over a year to anything. So this is one of those pages out of that gamer thing. It was like only 3 pages in the whole thing. So I put 1 in each signature. I put in some tea dye or some dip dyed file folders. Thank you, Kat. And then a little sheet of my own paper. This is magazine page, you know, book pages from that one digital art magazine or book that I harvested the pages from. This is the size that the book was based on. This is what I started with for the general size that I wanted to make. So then I put in one of those great big red 32-pound pieces of paper. I kept a couple for myself. And then I was taking apart kids' books for another project that I'm doing. So I thought, you know, these are fall. Most of them were fall ones or Halloween. So I just stuck it in here. I'll age the inside cover of this. I put in a rectangular doily. And then in each one, I put in 1 book page from one of the kids' books that I undid. So we've reached the middle of the signature, and we're just going back through the tail end of the. Since I'm just going to glue book in it, I didn't, you know, I tried to keep it simple and reuse some things. Let's see. It's a Scholastic book. It's written by Diane Ochiltree and so it does kind of look like a Richard Scarry type book, but it's not though. And I put the file folders in, and there's the tail end of that. See, that's kind of fun. It's all creepy all by itself. And then we've got our guy, and then the second signature starts with one of the same. But it starts with kind of some creepy stuff, and I can add stuff in over the words and stuff. This one I put in a purple file folder and a green page. There's our digital art book, red page. This one I used the cover for that. There's a Ghost in My House book because I like the shape of it. Purple doily and a page from the medical dictionary. And then we're going back the other way through the stuff. Well, I'm using them for another project, but I know I'll have leftovers, so I picked 1 for each. And I reused the covers off the books because those just usually get tossed out. This is the tail end of the second signature. That's the last page. And then here's the third signature. I did a tea-dyed file folder in this one. One of the placemats from the last kit. Digital art book. Giant red page. I used this book for the signature. This is the cover. I will figure out a way to age these. I put 1. I only had 3 of them for myself, so I put 1 in each signature. I just thought they were fun. Just a fun touch to put in the book. And then there's the pages for this book. Got a little haunted house going on. All kinds of fun stuff. Thanks, Francis. And then we're heading through the last signature. And then I'm going to put some pockets in here. And when it's closed, you can see the file folders. I didn't trim them down. I wanted to be able to see those. I don't have any charms presently, so I don't know what I'll tie on there. I think I have some pumpkin beads that I'll probably put on a couple of them. I left those long. I wasn't sure if I was going to do anything with it. But, yeah, I was a little frustrated with it this afternoon. Thanks, Francis. It's just book cloth. It's fabric from Walmart. I actually have a whole bunch, but I wanted to work with it before I actually start making journals for my shop and see how I liked it and how it worked. So, yeah. But I'm pretty happy with how it came out, and I like that I can see the file folders, when it's closed. I think that's a nice touch to have the tabs hanging out. Makes it fun. It gives me 92 sides to work on. And then I thought while we were chatting, I might dig out some pages from some books I have. I still have some of those from last year before I moved. The Dracula pages, so I'm going to see if I can find some images. But for my glue book for Nicole at Relax Cut Glue for her glue book challenge thing. So now I can finally be included. But I want to find a nice image for the front. So I thought I would look through these Dracula books and see if I can come up with something that I like. I found the pile the other day and I'm like, maybe I should add a photo. I don't know if I'm going to put anything on the cover, but I figured it can't hurt to have a look through what's in here, right? So, no shop updates tonight. I think I counted 12. I stopped counting at 12 sales this weekend. And so I just decided not to do any shop updates this week. It just felt wrong. I like making money as much as the next person, but it was exhausting watching the sales this weekend. So just looking for the illustrations to see if I have anything good that I would like to use. But anybody else doing the glue book thing? I just thought, why not? I don't usually join in most tags and challenges and stuff like that. It's just not who I am. But a Halloween fall one. Hi, Candy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I just thought, why not give it a shot? Go outside my comfort zone a little bit. You know, I don't real often, honestly. I hope you guys are, let's see if there's any. Okay. Go through those. And there's one more little stack. I don't know if I'm going to use these or not. I just want to test them out. I may leave the cover the way it is or put a few smaller images on the front. A little more collage-y style. But I really kind of like the fabric. It's nice. Actually had fun making the glue book despite the difficulty with the signatures, I don't like these illustrations. There's a wolf. Oh. And I have some nature book pages. Oh, good. Okay. Well, I think mine's going to turn out to be more mixed media. I like the idea of a glue book, but I'm kind of more of a mixed media person, I think. So, but I'm happy with how it turned out. I love the size of it. I wanted a little bit bigger book. Most people I saw are working in a smaller book, and I don't know. I prefer larger pages myself. So I used, added some creepy at the start by using this little folio thingy I got. It was like 3 pages. It's from a game, like one of those Dungeons and Dragons style games you can play. But I think it's probably going to be more mixed media. Because you know how I am. But yeah, so I'm gonna age these, and then just have a good time with it. Hi Tina, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely holiday day. So let's try out some of the images and see. I think I would just cut I think that would clash because it's too black. This is black and white, and this is black and white. Kind of like that one, but I think I maybe want to do some smaller collagey bits on the front instead of one big image. Oh, I do have one other choice I could do. I bought a print that I thought I might like to use for a for a book. I mean, to get it out of its little packaging. So I'll do some glue booking, but I think a lot of it's going to be collage and some mixed media stuff because that's just how I roll. We'll see what happens. That's another option for the front. I don't know though. I think maybe I want smaller things. I did make a copy of this because you're allowed to have your archival copy if it's just for me. So I might use something smaller like that. Elle shrunk it down for me just so I could see what it would look like. Is an artist on Etsy. I think it's Chuck Hody. I bought one more because he had a sale over the weekend, like everybody else on the face of the planet. Let me get you a link. It's a little pricey for a single print, but because I'm making this for myself and I'm not selling it, I feel okay using a copy so that I don't have to put my original on there. And he only does 8x10. Unfortunately, I really wanted a 5x7. But I love his art. He does a lot of kind of gothy, creepy stuff based on movies and books and stuff. So, but let me get a link to his shop in case anybody wants to have a look. I really liked his artwork because I like creepy things, So, this is this. I have the full size, which I'll probably eventually get framed and hang. If I put it on a book, then the book's going to be that much more expensive because I would be using an original art print, and it is just a print on cardstock, but it's done professionally. It's not a home print job. This one, Elle's reduced it for me because it's for me. I feel okay making a copy for my own use. Hey, Els, how are you? Welcome, welcome. So I might add this with a couple other smaller things, kind of collagey on the front. I'm not sure yet. I told them I went into murder squirrel mode He tried to help me with my signatures, getting them sewn in. So that's probably going to be my start, but I want to find a couple other things. I know I have some other things floating around that I think would be fun to use. I'm not opposed to the Dracula images, but they're very big and they cover up the whole front. And I want at least some of the fabric on the front to show. After all the effort to make it into, Els made this into book cloth for me, and then I made this book cloth all by myself. The inside spine part. But yeah, I think I might put him on there. Hey. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Darla. That's awesome. I would love a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. Yep, Francis came to visit with us for a little bit. It's the Halloweeny time of year, So this is my very first quote unquote blue book. Like I said, it's probably going to be more of a mixed media thing for me. Because I like to mix it up. But I think I've got a fun base to work with, and we'll see how it goes. Oh boy, here comes another yawn. I literally spent most of the day sitting here trying to sew in these signatures because it had been so long. And then this is a 7-stitch pamphlet stitch, which I had never done before. I've only done a 5. So I kept having to pull it out and start over. And then, what kind of a dork starts with a pattern like that when I haven't sewn in a signature in probably over a year. And it's got all these lines and it's hard to see where the holes are. And by the end of it, I was just furious. But I got a cool book out of it, so I'm pretty happy. Thanks, Darla. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I had the lights off for most of the day. I only turned them on recently, and I think my brain is like, go back to lights off. Oh, I was ready to just stomp all over the book. I was completely furious. Murder squirrel. Murder squirrel. But I like the idea of having a variety of things. If I'd made the spine a little wider, I would have added in more book pages, children's and otherwise. Some horror books, a little bit of that Dracula signatures. Just some fun things to do. And I definitely want to do more of the big. I want to do a batch of tea-dyed. Because for a book this size, which is, for gluing in mixed media, this is a size I really like. I want to be able to have some more of these in there. And then I'm going to have to look at like how big a cardstock you can actually get. I do like the file folders in there a lot. And I like how they stick out. That makes me super happy. So, like I said, unfortunately, no shop updates. Do you guys have any questions about things that are upcoming or anything like that? Things you want to know about? Because otherwise, I think we're about done. I just wanted to get on and show off my glue book because it was, I guess it's kind of a junk journal. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Because I don't have much for today. Okie dokie. But I didn't want to like not come on at all and be like, screw you on the shop updates. But yeah, I saw how many sales there were this weekend and it was so overwhelming. So I decided no shop updates today. We'll just have a quiet, easy chat. I even found some extra Halloween stuff. What did I do with mine? I had a little thing with some fun. Oh, here it is. I put it in one of those book page signatures. So I did find some Halloween-y stuff while I was sorting through my images last night. So I've got a good base of things to start working with. I saved this out of a magazine. And it is let's see if I can get this right. It's like a healing ritual. But I thought it was suitably creepy for Halloween. I've been saving it forever. Sure, absolutely, Kat. Share an update on your Etsy. Knock yourself out, hon. Oops, I got a pair of lips in there. So I got that out of a magazine a long time ago. I've been holding on to that forever. There's Be Bad. Hi, Kathy. Hope you're getting some good rest. And then these these were from like a Martha Stewart cookie thing. They were like cookies, but I thought they were cute, and I thought I could put them over people's faces. Got some little Lego peoples. So it's a sale. Okay. Thanks for sharing with us. If anybody's interested, you might want to post a link to your. Hey, hiss, curly hiss. I just dropped an image on the floor. Kat, if you have me on Facebook, if you message me your shop link, I'll put it in for you. You'll have to message it to me on Facebook. At the moment, I'm not creating any new moderators. So if you want to message me that, I will be happy to put it in for you. I thought this was kind of cute. It was an ad in a magazine. I don't remember what for, but it's like 2 wolves and a human baby. And there's the little witchy one right there. Some more Lego villains. These are like little evil string people. Oh, no emojis. What's a jersey with no emojis? That's just sad. And Janie's in the house. So yeah, so I did cull through a bunch of magazine images last night. And just get some stuff that I've in the creepy range and the Halloween fall. I know, right? No rainbows. That's a little creepy right there. I thought that would be nice. And then apples, I always think of apples in the fall. That's from one of those Star Trek magazines. I've had this little creepy Halloween branch forever. Maybe I'll finally be able to use it. Look at Darla broke out the rainbows. And there's my creepy clown. You get the Joker. That's really big, though. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Here's some kids sitting in, Asian people kind of do something similar. They don't have like the Day of the Dead, but they go and they leave food and stuff at the graves for their loved ones. You can see incense burning in the background. But I thought that would be good for creepy. The clowns are creepy. Here's a little bit of fall stuff, and this one I did the other day with the little bats on it. I thought that would be fun. There's some tattoos that are a little creepy from a tattoo magazine I had a while back. Those have been in my stash for a couple of years now. So I'll show you guys my glue book in a minute, the new people that came in. I'm just showing off the images that I managed to find last night while I was going through. After I did the mixed media collage, I was like, well, I might as well go through this pile of images. And I found a whole bunch of, like, aren't they cute? Little kids trick-or-treating. That's more fall-like. It's a little squirrel. Maybe he's a murder squirrel. We don't know. Oh, there you go. And Maleficent, of course. But that's what I got. So here's the book that I made. And it'll probably be, you know, like I said, it'll probably have some mixed media stuff in it too, because I'm new to the concept of glue book. Jersey did a smiley face. Yay. So I did this is book cloth that Els made for me out of some of my own fabric. I have all the stuff to make it now for my other fabric that I have. So I'll be doing some more books like this. And I lined out the inside with my own coffee dyed paper and a scrap of fabric that I had. This one I did myself is book cloth. Woohoo! So we'll just do another quick flip through. And then we'll probably wrap it up for the night because I don't really have anything else. Like I said, I'm not doing shop updates tonight. It's 3 signatures, some kids' book pages, some file folders, some rectangular doilies. The cover's off some kids' books that I'm harvesting for another project. Normally those would go in the trash, but I thought, hey, why not just use them and you know, I can do mixed media on it. I can glue stuff onto it, all that kind of stuff. So give me a second. Maybe I have Cat Shop in my Etsy stuffs. See what happens. Doobie 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 doo. Give me just a second while I poke around here. Oh, you posted it? I missed it. It went flying by. Okay. Yay. Thank you, Darla. Can you post it again just for the new people came in? Kat's having a 20% off sale in her shop that ends in just a couple of hours. So if anybody wants to go over there and have a peeky poo, you should do so. So that would be awesome if you could just post it again. Want to get the most mileage we can. Just because I'm not having a sale doesn't mean we shouldn't share everybody else's links. It's awesome-tastic. You never know. There may be something in there you just can't live without. And then we used a little bit. I used a single page of the medical dictionary. I'm kind of hoarding that for my other project. But I just thought it would be fun to, you know, use some of the things I normally throw away. This is that giant red paper, the 32-pound paper. And then, you know, I put some file folders in there. So I've got some creepy elements just to start out with based on what I used for the book. And there'll be kitschy cute stuff because, you know, I've got children's book stuff too. And this is the last signature. So this is the book page for the signature with the little haunted house in the middle. Oh, JP, did you got your Peters? You got your Peters today? Yes, of course you did. You got your papers today. Yay! I'm glad they arrived. I've seen Kat do crafting live, but you I'm gonna click on her link. I don't have money to spend, but I haven't visited her shop in a little while, and we should definitely all be visiting each other's shops. I have her shop favorited. Buy Perfectly Imperfect. That's why I couldn't find it. Old McDonald. Oh, you've got some cute journals in there. Oh, you know what? I think I did see an update from you recently. And she does. She's got 20% off everything that's in her shop. That is cool. Is that you just do journals? That's your main thing? That's cool. Journals are fun. Even though I was swearing at this one and I wanted to rip it to pieces probably less than an hour ago. I was still swearing at it. So I'm going to put some pockets on the sides. I think I'm going to do a double pocket, like a really wide one, and then a little skinnier one. I haven't decided what I'm going to make it out of yet. That's why I haven't done it yet. Yeah, I was not a happy camper while I was sewing in these signatures. Okay, JD. Were you happy with the color, JP? Did you like the eggplant? Because I know it's always different when you see it in person. Oh, Cat, you're back. You have panic attacks. Not good. But I've seen you craft on lives, and I'm trying to think back. My memory's not very good, but I think I've seen you do other things besides journals, hon. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the color. Woohoo! That's a good day right there. And then let me look at the calendar. So you guys, Defy has a sale coming up on the 12th. Is that correct? And then I'll do some kind of pockety thing on the front too, or maybe I'll just put an image in here. I'm not sure. I used to be pretty good at it, but it's been a long time since I made a signature that's sewn in. I like ring-bound journals a lot. Or I have sent everyone's papers out. They are on their way. The last of them went out a couple of 2 or 3 days ago, but everything's out except for people who haven't paid me. I've got a couple orders that aren't paid for, but all of the burgundy kits have gone out. You should be able to check where you paid in Etsy for your tracking numbers. Not Etsy, PayPal. Usually where your receipt is in there, the tracking number should be attached. I'm surprised you got mail too. I didn't think mail was being delivered today. So yeah, this is the first actual journal I've made that's had sewn in signatures in a very long time. And I couldn't find my own wax thread, so I borrowed some of Elle's. This stuff, and it's stickier than I remember mine being, but that just could be because it's been a while. But I was not I was a murder squirrel while I was sewing in those signatures. Let's just be honest. So yeah, so I had a little bit of a learning curve. And plus it's a 7 stitch pamphlet stitch because the pages are so big, and I'd never done one of those, so I had to undo a couple of the signatures and redo them. But overall, I think I got them pretty even and fairly straight. That's not too bad. And I often have trouble with getting them lined up right, so I think I actually did pretty good where they're all kind of the same on the top and the bottom. Sometimes I'll have one that's out of line, so I think I did okay. They do sometimes deliver only packages when they're priority mail, because they guarantee like 2 or 3 day delivery on some of that stuff. So they'll send somebody out in just a one of those little, not the usual mail car, but it's like the mail truck, where they get in and out of. It's like a little minivan type thing, and they put all the packages in the back, and they'll go out and just deliver packages in that thing. Hi, Shelly. How are you? But yeah, if they've got stuff that's guaranteed delivery, even if it's a holiday, they will go out and do it. So, Janie, did you sneak in the room and I didn't even notice? Did I say hi to you, Janie? I feel bad now. I think I might have, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so now I've got, even though I was super frustrated about the binding, I've got the bug for making books again. So I'm pretty happy about it. Oh, good. I hate to ignore my Janie. So, let's see if there's anything else I can tell you. Let me grab, I've got a couple of things maybe. Let's see. Whoa, I'm a little stiff. I've got a bag and a pile of stuff to grab just so I can show you. Come to me. I put something in a safe place that I couldn't get to it because I'm short. It's a short thing. Okay. So coming up, I have this in several colors and slightly different configurations, but I went through I went through part of my. Oh, there's whoa. I have some ideas for doing dual colored paper and doing some stuff with spray bottles. I have to go and get spray bottles. That's one of the things on my list. But coming up, probably in the spring, I'll be in a position where I can actually start producing that sort of thing. So yes, there are plans in the works. All right, so coming up shortly in the shop, because I haven't done the pictures yet, there'll be some packs of the apple green deli paper, and then let me move that. And then there'll be some little envelope packs. I had some envelopes left from the apple green that I did in the spring, so there'll be sets of 2 of the invitation envelopes and 3 of the smaller number 6 self-sealing style. This stuff should be in the shop by this coming weekend. So, and that's all in the apple green. So there'll be some sets of that and some sets of the envelopes. And I think I have a little bit of the paper that's going to be listed. So that's coming up. Let me move that out of the way to a safe spot so I don't make a mess out of it. And then I don't know how many colors because I haven't gone totally through my my leftovers box per se. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon. So what I have right now to show you, and I think I have a couple other colors, is it's going to be a 10-pack of the coffee filters, and it's a total it's a 20-pack, but it'll be doilies and coffee filters. I think I have this in a couple of colors. I just haven't dug all the way through my box yet. So that's something that will be coming to the shop coming up later this week. And then I've showed these before, but I still haven't got around to ironing them. So let me just get a full set out. Not that one. Yes. Okay. So for now there'll be the next batch. I want to do tea dye on the top. This was a test batch. I would prefer it not to be such quite a stark contrast between the color and the not color. There's one more color in here. Hold on. Here it is. Aquamarine's the other color. So there'll be, I haven't decided if I'm doing 5 of each or 2 of each, just for a small little set of the library cards. So this was a tester batch, and I'll have a full color complement coming soon. But I want to tea dye them first, a nice light tea, and then I want to dye them in the color. So this is the result of a test batch. So those will be coming up, and we'll also be putting in new sets of. I've got some replan for the little coin envelopes, but this will be the last of them until I buy more, because I have dyed them all. All of those out of that batch of stuff that Els found for super cheap. So this is Aquamarine. It's kind of a bright sky blue-ish. So yeah, but I have more than just orange. I have I think 5 or 6 colors of these coin envelopes that they just need to be processed. They need a quick run over with the iron and to be belly banded and photographed and all that. But those are the things coming up. And then I did have a big pile here of leftover stuff from the Ocean Blue. Let me get over to it. I have a couple of tag sets. Yes, ma'am. Is it like a never ending?
That is the last one.
Okay. Cool. I could do a couple of the newer colors.
Happy now?
Yes.
Okay.
No more murder squirrel for now.
No more murder squirrel. That's right.
Yeah, I think it would be good for Halloween book. And then I had some of these left. So I haven't figured out if I'm just going to put together another small little kit, because I have quite a bit left over of different things. That is not aquamarine. That is purple. Let's see. Yeah, I have some. Let's see. I think there's still some Ocean Blue paper in the shop. Hold on. Got weird things going on here. Okay. So, but I'll be adding a little bit more because I have still some. There was still some lined paper left from the batch that'll be going into the shop as well. And this is all of the Ocean Blue, which was a color of the month for either June or July. I'm not sure. It's not that I can't count. It's that I want to make sure there's some left for the shop, you know. And because I haven't had any breather room in between batches, it all just winds up in a pile in a box. And I haven't looked at it for, quite a while, if I'm honest. So there's bits and bobs of everything, except for the most recent colors, because the steel gray color that I did that was a limited, I saw one, it was folded in half and it was floating around here the other day. I know the mix for that, so I can make it again. Even though it wasn't intentional, I do remember what I put in there. Like there's a set of deli paper. So I have quite a bit. So yeah, I think I might put together just a small sampler kit for the shop out of all the leftovers. We've got some of the phone book pages still, a little bit of the newsprint paper, some of the dictionary pages. Like in this particular kit, there was actually quite a bit of leftovers. So, and some of the big bags. There's some of the nice big bags. Let's see. Steel blue. Oh, Bemis blue? Hold on. I do have some of that. Hold the phone. I may not be able to reach it at this second, but let me just punch over to the shop real quick. I think I have 3 or 4 of those left. And let me tell you, I can tell you what I've actually got. Just let me get into my shop. Yeah, that's the Bemis blues, that one that you're talking about. Doobie. But I was in here the other day and I thought I saw 2 or 3 of them still floating around. Come along. Why is it when you want to look at something, it's like, no, we don't think so. Pima blue. Here we go. The search function is sometimes, it looks like I have 3 10-packs of the Bima blue left. Fuchsia. Woo! I have not experimented with that yet, but I will try anything. So yeah, there's 3 in the shop, 10 packs. If you want me to pull something and hold it for you until a date or whatever, just let me know. Yes, let me just pull one out of the shop for you so that it doesn't get scooped up. Doobie-doo. Deactivate. All right. And let me just write that number down real quick because it'll be like, what one did I pull for her? I'll never remember it. I need to really unwrap those Sharpies. Every time I pick one up, it's still wrapped in the plastic and I can't use it. I'm unwrapping it right now. And that is... Do. 37. Starla. All right. I've got it pulled and I will put it in an envelope for you, holding for your next order. Awesome. Oh boy, that sounds exciting. I love to get mystery boxes of stuff. It's always fun. Okay, so I've got that pulled and I'll put it in an envelope and mark it for you for the next time we mail out for you. Aw, thanks, Kat. Ah, Blue Christmas. That's always nice. It's it feels kind of classy, right? Your personal journal is filled with Amy paper. So yeah, so I have a couple of colors where I've got quite a bit of backstock. So I can maybe do like a mix and match set or smaller versions of paper packs with a mix of things. I'm just not sure yet. But yeah, but that's kind of like, this is the one I have the most of for some reason. There was tons of it left. JD has been the victim of my taping, I see. I just want to keep it safe. That's how I roll too. I use a lot of tape. I'll tell ya. And every now and then I'm like, good luck getting into that. May the odds be ever in your favor. I don't deliberately make it difficult, but I've seen the way some of the packages arrive. And oh my gosh, you're more hardcore than me. I challenge accepted. right? I've seen such beat up things. I get pictures of things and everything inside is safe, but it's because it's taped 9 ways from Sunday. They get a little crazy with the packages out there. JD, you collect tape. I don't have 45 rolls anymore. I probably have like 36 rolls. I've used a lot of tape. I went through an entire roll of tape this past week. So I used me a little bit of tape up. Tape is fun and versatile. All right, so I think I have showed you everything I can show you, and I've been on for about an hour, so I won't waste any more of your time this evening. Thank you for coming on and chatting with me a bit and looking at my glue book and making all of the appropriate ooh noises for me. And I will have definitely some shop updates by this weekend where there's some actual new product in the store. And I will let you know how the gray comes apace in one of my next few lives. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you deserves it. Oh yeah, he left us alone with his package. We taped it, and the whole time we were like, I'd like to see his girlfriend get into that package. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. I will see you all again very soon. I hope to see you tomorrow night on the One Witch and One Crazy Lady show. Bye, 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 bye. The end.